the elected nation of Israel. And then, of course, we got to start off giving our praises on the qualification.
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash.
And of course, the Nabar said, like Apostle Great Millstone, teach the move up. You know, and gonna get right into it. Everybody give me an idea. 34, his start verse.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse number 1. And it reads, it says, "Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein."
No, so this gospel is really for the whole world. Because this gospel is really to all nations. For judgment, destruction, and also for salvation for the nation of Israel. Because the gospel is also for the heathen, to tell them what's going to happen to them. So their destruction and their downfall. That's only what's going to happen. Brother, got it?
Just Isaiah, Revelation chapter 14 and verse 6.
Hold on, Salaki. Just to finish this off. It says, "In all things that come forth of it." That's the finish of that.
Revelation chapter 14 and verse 6. "And I saw another angel flying in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people." Verse 7, saying with a loud voice, "Fear the Most High, and give glory to him, for the hour of judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the foundation of the waters."
So Lord judgment is coming, man. Now, there is no little angel in the sky saying this stuff. No. It's really the Spirit. The Holy Spirit, Yahweh Shemel Shai, on his men to preach his word about the day of judgment, man. This is what's going to happen on the world, man. As we know, it's going to happen real soon, based on based on things that's happening right now. Like our brother, give me a 2 Esdras 6, and I'm taking verse 20. Well, the books being opened in the firmament. No, because these things are happening before our eyes, man. You jakes out there who can't see it, hey, that's on you. That's on you. You can't see that this beast since have been divided. The Esau is going against Esau. The troops are getting riled up, so getting ready. Hey, there's something wrong with you. Now, all the other day, you're not elect. And you can't see it. It's not going to take 1,000 years for it to happen. No, it's happening in our lifetime.
This is the book of 2 Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 20. It says, "And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show thee these tokens." It says, "The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together."
And that's happening right now. The word Yahweh, how shall being preached full course to the internet, because really that's how it's going through the firmament of heaven,
right?
Through the silence,
right?
That's how you get this word,
that's right.
That's how you get this truth,
right?
And everyone can see, man. Heathen, Israelites, everyone can see this word, man.
So hey, this whole awakening damn near came from the internet. The Great Awakening. When you got all the Israelites now, and this time since the apostles got on YouTube, man, it pushed this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, man.
And Esau's so slick, bro. He got a movie now come out. It's called with a unicorn. It's like a killer unicorn, and that mother he's going around basically trying to kill people. And I forgot what they call it, what the name of it. I saw it on
That's crazy.
I saw it on one of the little ads or whatever. But now they got the unicorn, coming to get them or whatever.
I got a precept.
One of the Rothschilds, I'm not saying one of the Rothschilds, they're saying that making the internet was a mistake. They know at the end of the day this truth is coming out through the internet. Yeah. They regret it. They had power to turn back time. They're fucked up. They get rid of it. They can't.
Prophecy, man. That's why the scripture say the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. They ain't got no control over that, man.
Right. Because you said the prophets they teaching this word through the Spirit, right? This is 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scriptures is of any private interpretation, for the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of God spake as they were moved by the Ruach HaKodesh, man. Right? And this is how the truth, when you go to Hebrews 1:1, the Lord, even in past tense, was speaking to the children, speaking to our fathers by the prophets, and this time the Lord is doing it again, right? And you can tell who the prophets is by sound doctrine, especially when they're going and teaching the whole volume of the book, because the spirit of Yahushua is prophecy. Prophecy. That's the main thing. That's how you know who a true prophet is.
Salaki, so you're saying that Paul was moved by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua to write those letters, which are edification, and are for reproof and correction.
Right.
So they're not to be tossed away like they're nothing.
Yeah, and these dudes who say that, they're basically saying that Yahushua did a shit job at doing teaching his disciples.
Right.
Now they're basically saying that. That we can't even trust Yahushua because he can't even teach his disciples correctly.
Right.
Now that's basically what these dudes are saying. But hey, the time's coming where these dudes who say all this madness are gonna be pointed out and destroyed, man. Because judgment coming to the false prophets, man.
Yep.
No? And they're gonna get put to death. I know. But you got Daniel? Oh, you got
Yeah, I had to.
Oh, you go ahead.
No, that's all right. I just get Daniel. It'll come back up. Don't worry about it. Keep that, keep it what you want, Daniel 12 and 4, you said? Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. It says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the books, even to the time of the end. It says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Ooh, come on, bro.
No, now it's being increased right now, man. No, the truth is being spread 4 corners of the earth. You know, and only that there is nothing you can do to stop it, man. You know, there's nothing Esau, there's nothing Ammon, Moab can do to stop this word, man, because this is a prophecy. Right. The truth of Yahweh Yahushua. And they're right now trying to get these Christian scholars and all these pastors to try to demonize and suppress the truth.
Right.
For the word of the Lord, but it's not going to work. It's soon coming, they're going to go full throttle and try to get the men of the Lord off the streets. No, but it's not going to work then, man.
Right.
No, because this truth is only going to seal the elect. They're going to do what's supposed to do.
That's Salaki. It reminded me of, I was listening to somebody, I forgot who it was, but they were talking about how, I think it might have been Elder Apostle Gabar today. They were talking about how like a buoy in the water,
Yeah.
and you try to hold it down,
That's crazy.
and the longer you hold it down, that pressure builds up. Like that's how this word is, man. This word is going to get out, right? It's not going to be suppressed, man. At the end of the day, the word is going to get out. It's going to do what it needs to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, quickly. Let me get Luke 12:2.
I got you. Luke 12 and 2.
Luke 12 and 2.
All right, Luke 12 and 2.
Hold on, real quick. Sorry. Psalm chapter 19 and verse 1. It says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. So that's talking about the satellites, the unicorn, because the satellites are there in the, sometimes when they first made them, you'll see them in the form of a unicorn. Like if you look on top of one of these buildings, what's that shit, Direct TV or what, them satellite dishes? It says, day and day utter speech, and night unto night show off the knowledge, right? So how are you getting this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding day to day, night and night? You click on the internet, and you see the brothers teaching. You see, hey, this scriptures are spiritual, man. This is why you got to go back. You got to see things through a spiritual lens. And when you actually process it, you're like, damn, this is talking about the internet, man. Damn near every one of us seen this truth off of what? Sitting on the couch, cutting on YouTube, man. Right. So right now you see this truth is increasing. It's going everywhere throughout the earth, man.
Right. The Lord said, even in Romans 9:11, but then you got Sirach 39 and 21, all things created has its purpose. So whoever created YouTube, their purpose was to create YouTube or to create these social medias for us to do a lesson. The Lord put it in their spirit to do that just for the ministry's sake. We don't gotta truly look how last night, FedEx airplane caught on fire in mid-air. We don't gotta get on no motherfucking plane to go teach this word.
Right.
Because the Lord put his prophets in every different sector or district or city in the United States and in 4 corners of the earth.
That just
teaching the word.
That just goes to show when you're in that mindset, you lack knowing how powerful Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is, man. You think the Lord can't raise somebody up over in damn Jamaica or damn Sierra Leone, wherever the hell y'all going, man?
Right.
You see? See, knowledge has increased like the brother just brought out. This is what the internet is here, man. So we ain't got to go over there. We ain't got to travel, fly here, you know, go to all these different countries because the word is getting out.
Right.
The Lord has different ways, man. And that's through technology. And we're coming into a time of new technology. Now they're going to try to force they see it on your ass, man.
Yeah.
Then what? What you going to do then? You see? You know, this whole, the times that we're living in is a time they're going to try to control your ass, man. All right? Putting their devices inside of your damn body, man. You see? See, we're in a time of, man, of actually applying what the fuck we're reading, man. You know? The scriptures are speaking in these days, man. They're going to hit and they're hitting. Go
Right.
ahead.
You got that?
Yeah, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known.
This truth was covered, man. This truth was hidden to the world.
Yep.
For hundreds of years. Hundreds of years, this truth has been hidden. But been kept away.
That's right.
Now Esau saying, no, this so-called black man, he's a white man. See, he got long hair, got blue eyes. They said about Lord Yahushua, said about Yahweh himself, changed the name of the Lord, changed the people of the Lord, changed the nations, and the covering cast.
Covering cast, yeah.
But Isaiah 25:8.
Yeah, come on.
No, and that's what they've done. The Lord's exposing what they've done right now, just ministry of the prophets.
Yeah.
No, that's what the Lord doing, man.
Right. When you get it, bro?
There you go.
Okay, God. Isaiah chapter 25, verse number 7. It says, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all the people.
No, because all the people of the world got a covering cast over.
Yeah.
Now they got
Right.
false identities.
Yeah.
They're all Chinese, I'm Japanese, or I'm this, I'm that.
Uh-huh.
No, you're Moab,
Yep.
you're Ammon, you're Ishmael,
Yep.
you're this or you're that.
Yep.
So that's only going back to where you were originally. So this world don't even care about that anymore. We got the other about the Kabbalah said, we got corporate names now. Now we're African American. Oh, now we're Native American. Now we're those are not our real names.
Right.
You know? But
It says, in the vows that is spread over all nations.
because this spread worldwide. Like Esau, this devil that he is, so he had to make everything alive. To keep the truth hidden. The way if the truth were to come out, everyone would think it's a lie. No one would believe it.
God.
No? But it's not working. No, because the elect being sealed.
Right.
Right. This is Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. And that goes with First Maccabees 3:48, right? Where they sought the images, of the prophets. That shows you that even in past tense, the children of Israel was drawing pictures of the disciples, of the prophets, not to worship them, but for memorial, because all nations did it. Esau made statues to glorify and to praise. We made it just like a regular coloring book so that your children can know, hey, Samuel, he used to do this. We had pictures as a memorial. What do you do at home? You get a collage of pictures when you were a little baby all the way grown up,
Yeah.
But they were forgers of lies.
Yeah, God. It says something about them. Read that again, bro.
Okay. Job 13:4 says, but ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value.
There you go, man. It's physicians of no value, man. You see, they can't heal shit, or if they do know about it, they do shit just to maintain you. They give you medicine just to kill your ass, man.
Right.
This is not. They're not the real physicians, man.
It's like in most states on the healthcare system.
Yeah.
They either give money to the system. The system is not trying to help them. They're trying to slow down the pain so they can keep getting more money
Yeah.
off your ass.
Yeah.
They aren't really trying to help you. We give you herbs, these things like fruit, vegetables. Because that's how Esau's system works.
Yeah.
This whole system is geared against you. Give you unhealthy food.
Keep them sick, keep them stupid, control the women. And what's the other one?
Keep them poor?
Keep them poor.
Yeah.
There you go, man. That's the way of the Republicans, man. Keep them sick, man.
Systematic.
Yeah.
You're on life support.
Yeah.
You're barely alive. Just enough to do what you got to do, pay your taxes, right? Because it's a corporation.
Yo,
It's a money
and that lets you know that through the spirit, Esau is the serpent because he said control the women. He know that they a weak vessel, but he know that the women is our honor.
Yeah.
And he know that men, that's our weakness, right?
Right.
So that's why he used the women. It don't say control the man. If he used all of those, he basically controlling the man.
Yeah.
And the woman's all for it because she sees Esau as her God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Literally, she does see Esau as her God.
And
Literally.
she's hypergamous by nature. You know, she gonna thrive for more power. If she sees she can get more power, she's gonna do whatever it takes to get it, man.
Oh yeah.
If you
know?
speak eloquent and have the fancy suit on,
Yeah.
and look proper, these goddamn nigga will fall for it. Huh? But anyone else got any precepts?
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 60, start at verse 1. It says, Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh by Shem Shai is risen upon thee. It says, For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
Come on.
Right? And that's, this like the brothers was bringing out, man, this wickedness has spread throughout all the earth. It says in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? And we see the wickedness of this place. We see the wickedness of this devil. It says, But Yahweh by Shem Shai shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
It's like it said, gross darkness of people. You know? In Job 10:22, this scripture said this is the land of shadow of death. No, this place is literally shadow of death. There is no light here.
Right.
No, the only thing you have is false lights.
Yeah.
Right.
Black lights. Things to attract the dead, man. That's the only thing you got over here, man.
Right.
No? And people fall for it. People think they go to parties and getting drunk and living it up in this life is the best life. It's not the best life. You guys, he's begging for the great.
Right.
You're in that mentality, man.
Right, when Israel start to wake up and really speak about the elect, they be wanting their kingdom to be restored. When you go to the book of Judges, every Israelite wanted a deliverer to come and save them. So they cried to the Lord, and the Lord raised up a judge, right? And we want a deliverer now, man. Who the hell want to be in this captivity longer? It's just you niggas that still got that worldly mentality, but the umbrella of a Hebrew Israelite, man. You know? The elect is calling on Yahweh to bring Yahweh Shai, man. We need him now, man.
Come on.
We need the Lord now, bro. We at work, so I feel good. As soon as I go to work, I start feeling fucking sick, bro. Feeling nauseous, ready to throw up. But as soon as I leave, I feel good. Yo, it's out of wax.
Burst of energy.
Yeah, man.
God got a precept. This is what you were just talking about. 2 Corinthians 4:6. It says, For the Most High, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, have shined in our hearts. It says, to give the light of knowledge of the glory of the Most High in the face of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. It says, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us. That's right, man. Because see, the things that we have, the things that we're presenting to the world is the lightness from on the heavens, man. You know, you see, and just like we always say, man, this truth is shining. It's beaming through the darkness here, man. You see, and it shows because the power of the Lord waking up. Jake's man, just preaching his truth. Hey, this is not an easy thing to do. Anybody can't just read the scriptures and get understanding, man.
Right.
Now you cut on the internet, you see brothers, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's amazing, man. You know, it's nonstop, man.
It's a chain of reaction.
It says they can't comprehend the light.
Yeah.
Right? The darkness comprehended not. Is that in John?
John.
Yeah.
But if no one got anything else, we go back to Isaiah 34. Read verse 1.
This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1. It says, Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Oh, that's only what the Lord can do. Can brother give me Zephaniah 3:8? That's only what the Lord can do. That's World War III. I just heard today in the HODC, the Elder Barak, that he was saying there is no World War III. No prophet, World War III, not in the Bible. And what does he was saying, man?
That's the third world.
Zephaniah.
So, but he had no understanding, man. Right. Well, the Lord took away his understanding. Don't say it like that. You go ahead.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8. It says, Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, unto the day that I rise up to the prey. It says, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fury and anger. It says, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
So that's what the Lord, the Heavenly Fire, how is going to do. So he's gathering all the nations together in one spot, which is the Middle East, to destroy them, to burn them up, to destroy them off the face of the earth. No?
That's right.
Let them blaze, man.
That's right.
That's what the Lord gotta do. No, but right now you gotta give him a reason to do it. And that reason is World War III.
That's right.
Now, can a brother give me Revelation 11:14?
I got it already. Okay. The book of Revelation, chapter.
Read that Joel 2:20.
Okay.
Because this is talking about America, Joel 2:20.
Joel chapter 2 and verse 20. This is what it reads. It says, "But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate."
Now, so like the Northern Army is talking about America, Babylon the Great. So they gotta be taken over to the Middle East.
Yeah.
That's land barren and desolate. Really, the Arabian desert.
Yeah.
Now, keep going.
Right? It says, "And with his face towards the east, went the east sea,
Now, the East Sea, talking about the Euphrates.
and his hinder part toward the uttermost sea,
And the uttermost sea, talking about the Red Sea. No?
and his stink shall come up, and his ill savior shall come up, because he have done great things."
No, because there's going to be a lot of mass death at that time. And the American Army got retreat. Because the majority of the military bases, American military bases are on the east coast of the Arabian Peninsula, if I'm not mistaken. No. But it's on the east coast, so they're going to be retreating back to their bases over there. But they're going to get tore up over there.
Yeah.
By the dragons of Arabia. But,
I got a precept real quick. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 1. It says, "Behold, Yahweh Bashmiel Shai make the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattered abroad the inhabitants." Right? Because the Lord is coming, and he's ready to, bring massive judgment on this place. Right? I'm going to jump to verse 20 real quick. It says, "The earth," I'll start at verse 19, Salakia. "The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again."
That's like the Lord not gonna literally destroy the whole earth.
Right.
No? Because when those nuclear missiles hit, or when the chariot fire hits the earth, it got to shake the whole world, man.
Right.
Literally, they literally got to shake the whole world.
Right.
No? But when the Lord comes, that's what's gonna happen. They got real to and fro.
Right.
No?
Yeah.
When you look up the word earth, you got a meaning which it can go into just land. But when you go into some of these scriptures, there's a specific land that he's going to totally destroy. Babylon and Israel, but Israel is going to be rebuilt. You know, the fire it has to get deplenished and get rebuilt.
And Salakia, and it's a purpose, right? Because if the whole earth is destroyed, then where would the slaves come from? Where will we get these people from?
Right.
There has to be still people here on the earth for us to gather together to serve us.
We're gonna take them. We're gonna take them out the everlasting fire. Right. And then we're gonna bring them, and they're gonna be slaves.
Got to make it make sense. Revelation. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. It says, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly."
But that's World War III right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, that's a third blow. No, it's coming quickly, as Richard said.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna take 100. It's not gonna take 100 years. It's not gonna take 500 years, 50 years, 20 years. The beast system is already divided.
Right.
Now the Europeans are basically trying to make their own legions, trying to get rid of America, well, trying to separate from America, man, because they're divided on the Ukraine situation.
And there are some people who are still alive from the second woe.
Right.
I did a lesson with a lady who's like 123 years old. So she was born in 1901, before World War I. So she's seen World War I, World War II, and damn near if she makes the Lord's will, she might see all three woes, man.
Right.
Come to pass.
Man.
Right? And you see how quickly they're coming.
Yeah.
It hasn't been that long, right? That people haven't forgot about the second woe.
Yeah.
Then when you think about it, when you go to 2 Thessalonians, the 3rd chapter, the 2nd chapter in verse 3, where it says it's going to be a falling away. Now that we actually, the Lord opened up this book, which is the Bible, we already marked for the end time right now, man. because the books is open.
Right.
Right now we're teaching on a high level. You know, teaching every damn day. There's no way that we can say it's another 1,000 years. That mean that they ruled for 1,500 years,
Right.
man. And we've been with them already for 599. You giving them extra time.
Yeah.
Now, when the prophets are out here, it doesn't mean judgment's happening soon. It always happens. Every prophet
Right.
besides Jonah, every prophet, something major happened in their lifetime.
Yeah.
Something major happened. The Assyrian captivity, the Babylonian captivity,
Yeah.
the rebuilding temple, the Haushai in 70 AD. And these things happened in their lifetime. You know?
And Salakia, just think about that. It has to, because otherwise, then the other people who are going after wouldn't know, right? The people now, they know what's going on.
Right.
They know it's the end,
Right.
right? So if everybody died away, then what was the purpose, right? The Lord is prophesying, so He's
yeah.
showing before it happens.
Here, brother, give me this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. What was it, Matthew 16?
Yeah, I believe so.
Matthew 16 or 26? Something like that.
It's like towards the end.
Yeah, because that's the scripture says that generation shall not pass away. We're in that generation right now. Because the truth would not be coming out if that generation was not here.
Right.
You know?
You said there's
This
an
is
end.
Matthew chapter 16, verse 28. It says, "Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in His kingdom."
Well, these Christians don't know how to break that down. Because when they think about it, they can't figure it out. You know? But really, that's talking about when Yahushua comes with the kingdom. Literally. You know? And they're going to have it in this lifetime. This also shows reincarnation.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. A lot of Christians and some of you Israelites, y'all can't comprehend because y'all don't understand reincarnation or regeneration, man. Right? And that's a stumbling block to a lot of people because they can't figure that out, you know?
Right.
The Lord hasn't opened their eyes for them to see that.
Right. Yeah, because that's part of this mystery.
You know? And you got to need understanding of reincarnation to understand these scriptures.
Right.
Right.
Really, you need a Hebrew Israelite understanding to understand these scriptures.
Right.
You can't think about it in the Christian mindset. Because if you do, you're going to get lost.
That's why Yahushua said put new wine into a new bottle. You can't put new wine into an old bottle. You can't try to continue to force the same stuff that you got mixed with, you know, some old ass Christianity doctrine, man.
Right.
Wacky tacky Christian, that shit is not gonna mix together.
Right.
And you get confused as hell.
Right. Then even when you go to Revelations 1, where he said, when the Lord comes, even those that pierced him, that right there makes it plain that it's really how the ones that pierced him is going to see it.
But they'll see when Yahushua said that John the Baptist is Elijah, right? He's clearly said it,
Yeah.
you know. But then they can't. Or they ask him, "Who do you think I am?" Some say you're Elijah. Some say,
Yeah,
you
why
know,
would they say that?
You're yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why would they say that?
Right.
Because they knew about reincarnation.
Got it right here too. I want it real quick.
Go ahead.
Matthew 17 and 11, it says, Yahushua answered and said unto him, Elias truly shall first come.
Shalaki, could you read up one?
Okay,
yeah,
come.
I think the disciple asked him.
Okay, yeah, come. This is Matthew 17 and 10. And his disciples asked him, saying, Why then say the scribes that Elias must come first? It says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them,
So Salakia, real quick, it's so cold because the scribes they know the prophecy,
Yeah.
but they couldn't see it.
Yeah, they couldn't
Right?
see
They
it.
couldn't even
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, but the Lord, hey, the Lord, hey, man, these scriptures are beautiful.
Yeah.
Man. I'm telling you, man. It says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, Elias truly shall first come and restore all things. That's talking about the end times, man.
Right.
You know?
That's talking
That's
about what
now.
just happened in 1969.
The late 50s.
Come on, man.
Because during that time, Elijah did restore all things.
Right.
Yeah.
No, he was preaching about Yahushua, but he
Right.
wouldn't restore all
Right,
things.
right.
So he happened during this time right now.
Right.
Well, happened.
Yeah, that's powerful, man.
Right.
This talking about now.
Right.
You see? Oh, man, that's beautiful.
Most
man.
people can't get it. They think
Yeah.
that this was
Yeah.
it's already done.
It's already done.
finished.
Yeah.
You know what
And you
I'm
got to
saying?
think, what they say, the spirits of the prophets is subject to the prophets.
Yeah.
Let alone what happened to Daniel. He said he would rest, but he would come back in his life.
God.
So you got to think, Elijah came back in his life.
God.
Every last one of us, whoever
Yeah.
we is, the 144,000, it don't matter if you number one or 102,
Yeah,
200,000.
yeah.
You are
in there.
you in your lot.
Come
huh?
on, man.
You know, and it's all sound doctrine. None of them is teaching different. If you a pastor, I'm an evangelist, he a prophet, he apostle. We all still teaching the same thing. It's just different parts of the body. You know, not different camps, but different parts of the body.
Let me be 143,999.
Come on, man. For real. Come
Hey,
on,
I'll
man.
take that joyfully.
For real.
How about you?
I'm like, y'all bless you, yo, shut up.
That just got me excited.
Verse 12, it says, but I say unto you that Elias is come already, and they knew him not.
It's a lock. See now, this is how Yahweh Shai throws people off.
Yeah.
Because they'll read it for face value.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well that was just the time when Yahweh Shai was walking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he did come.
came, yeah.
He did
They
come.
knew him not,
He was
yeah.
telling the truth.
Yeah, they
But
couldn't
they,
see.
they didn't have the ears to understand what's going on.
Yeah, they couldn't see it,
Because
man.
what does it say? The scriptures are written for our learning.
Yeah, for our learning,
You know,
on this
this
side.
Is for,
Yeah.
This is for right
See,
now.
we get it.
Like we said.
We get it.
It's
That's
safe for
why-
somebody 1,000 years
Bro,
from now.
that's
This is right now.
confirmation that you know we got the 100% truth.
Right.
Because these scriptures, when you read it, you're like, yo, this shit just hit.
Right.
You know, we understand everything on this side, man. You know?
We have the teachers that, that give us that, man.
Come on,
And
man.
some of the examples, if they couldn't get it at that time, you know, the Lord, he searched the heart. He knew that their mind wasn't really truly on the message. Because when you go to the Pharisees, they was afraid of Yahushua because they knew that he was supposed to die for the nation, but they thought Rome was going to take their position and take everything they had.
But that's the same thing that's going on right
Yeah.
now. You got Israelites who have a high status in this Israelite ministry, and they don't want they're comfortable, so they don't want it to go.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's why they want it to last
It's
for
just,
1,000.
it's just like the Pharisees.
Right.
Some of the Pharisees, they knew Yahweh Shai
Right.
was the Messiah.
Right.
But they ain't want to lose their fucking they rank.
Right.
They ain't want to
Fear of
lose
this
they they ain't want to lose their position, man.
Crazy.
You know, it's the same shit, bro. Read it, verse 12, Matthew 17:12. But I answer unto you that Elias has come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. It says, likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer unto them. Damn.
So
Come on, man.
So they got Jack, so you house shy, so you got abused, just like John the Baptist was abused.
Right. It's 13. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist.
Right.
Go, man.
Right.
It's the same spirit. But there's no guy anything else, we can go back to Isaiah 34.
But no,
Like this?
Joel
Oh, yeah.
3 and 9.
Yeah.
All right, Joel chapter 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
No, so that's what happened right now. All the men, all these nations are preparing themselves for war.
Right.
War with what? War with each other. Because your house got to take him by surprise, man. Well, take the normal people by surprise. But that's surprise to the elites. Because they know your house has come, man.
Yeah.
So they getting themselves ready. That's why they got Space Force.
Yeah, this stuff has been going on for a little minute now. They've been gathering over there for a little minute.
Yeah.
You know? And then they'll put some news on it, then they'll throw you some BS.
Yeah.
Right? They don't show you what's really going on. Like, they just feed you here in America, man, a whole lot of just BS.
Yeah, and
Nothing,
distraction.
nothing that really pertaining. That's why you got to eat the meat and spit out the bones, man.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know?
they promoting right now. Them damn airplanes. That's the number one thing that they promoting.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then some Edomite on TikTok read this old elite book that said that they want to microchip everybody.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So before a kingdom fall, you know, things have to set up one by one. That's why the Lord said, you know, we shouldn't make no tarry to turn to the Lord because his wrath is going to come.
Yeah.
But it's for a appointed time. We look at our story on this side and then imagine, you know, like when you watch a movie, it'd be one scene and then they go to another scene in another city or another country. It's a whole nother scene where the least is doing what we doing right now. We having a council and we teaching the people.
Yeah.
They having a council
Yeah.
preparing for what they trying to do.
Yeah, they doing the Psalms 83, and they always
Right.
do it.
Uh-huh.
You know, and you know, it's God, crafty council, man. You know, they keep doing shit to keep us sick. You know what I'm saying? Putting shit in the air, putting shit in your water.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They're trying to stop this shit, man. We living in them times, man.
Yeah.
I just say that.
Prophecies are happening, man.
Yeah.
They're going to get even faster with the days coming. They're in trouble. No, he been doing his job. No, he
Yeah.
doing his thing.
Yes, he is.
He's doing a wonderful work, man.
Good job, Donald Duck.
It seems like those tariffs for Mexico and Canada coming like the, oh yeah, it comes on the 14th. No, on Passover. Also, the government budgeting bill, basically where all the Democrats and Republicans go to vote. The Democrats say they want to do a government shutdown to basically force the government's will, or force their will on the government, to change it up. So if they do that government shutdown, places like parks, all the government services are going to be shut down. So that very well can happen. Yeah.
We know how they do. They build stuff up, they'll say they're gonna do it, and then we do it, and then all of a sudden, it be dwindling down, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they've been kicking the can down the road, but eventually you gotta do it.
Right.
Now they can't keep holding it back.
Right. The Lord's gonna put it on their spirit. And he's doing it right now with DJ, man.
Yep.
DJ out there, man, showing no regards. Like, I don't care, man. Look,
Right.
you need to be thanking us, man, for this stuff. You know what I mean?
Like,
And
literally.
that's how prideful is that? Man. That your own people, you so prideful over your own people too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That you're doing that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's when you go into the 12 feathers of Caesars. They all did that to each other.
Right.
You know, they was dissing Julius Caesar, and then guess what? The niggas plotted together to stab him.
But this is that whole thing, that this is how you can see how the whore is going to be truly hated amongst everybody, man. Even of her own allies at this point, right? 'Cause she's really not making no friends, man. You know what I'm saying? She's out here just being hated by everybody, man.
Right.
That's what Scripture says. The beast, the statue will be partly strong, partly weak. The toes and the leg. You know?
Right. I got a precept.
This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse, we're going to start at verse 7. It reads, verse 6, Lakia. Obadiah 1 and 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
It's like, don't get twisted. No, these elites, these top bigot families, they're divided too.
Yeah.
If they weren't divided, their kingdom would not be breaking down.
Right.
Now, we don't know exactly what's going on. We can't hear the conversations. But we know at the end of the day, they're all divided. All Esau is divided.
Because even when you know about war, the elites, they both bet on both sides. That's why the director that came out with Trading Places, the director was the rich white people. He said was symbolic to the rich banking families. In the lower class, he used Jake, and that director went on Joe Rogan channel, and he was speaking about it. So in the same, I believe so, right? So the elites, they bet on chaos, man. What's his name? We went to Washington D.C. for Black Lives Matter. That billionaire George
Soros.
Yeah, he said he makes money off of chaos in the world, but mainly in the United States. You know, so when war happened, I don't know how, but these billionaires make more money with chaos.
Yeah, and the pandemic, when they, if you notice, like, remember we was downtown teaching, and in the midst of that bullshit, we was in the wrong spirit, but you seen, Jake, they had like mad people that was in Buffalo that we ain't even seen, because you know the town's small, man. So we know a lot of people. We seen a lot of faces that was not familiar, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Down at that rally, and they had motherfuckers ripping and running and fake rioting. They set that shit up, man.
They was dropping out pallets in certain places. Pallets with bricks and different stuff, just like they do in the hood. Jake already knows, man. They'll drop off a crate of guns, right? Because they know Jake gonna pick them up, and what they gonna do? Kill each other with them, right?
Bailey Street was full of fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every establishment had was bricks through their window and shit. That shit was crazy, bro. And I'm like, I just couldn't see how that happened. It's because they set it up like that, man.
Order out of chaos.
Yeah, they did that.
Order out of chaos.
Order out of chaos.
The trouble will get real.
I got a quote from, this is from Goodtold Snickerberg, Rothschild. This is the wife of Meyer M. Chabal, or Meyer M. Rothschild, the original. If my sons do not want wars, there will be none. No, that's simple. No, the elites,
How much money they got, man.
no, the elites didn't want war, there be no war. The elites want war, because they gain money from it.
Yeah.
Right. As long as they're doing it for another form of control.
Yeah.
There's another saying. The that they say don't let a good a tragedy go to waste or something like that.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So they use
Their blessing is a sword.
they use all that chaos to form their best work, and you know.
Hey, and that just goes to show what, like we just said, who the Edomites are, man. Hey, come on, man. The blessing. Hey, what's Genesis 27 and 40? Right. The blessing of Esau is a sword, man.
Yeah.
He preys on destruction. That's his thing, man.
And then they'll say, hey, I got a solution.
Yeah.
Problem reaction solution.
Take this thing right here. We'll be able to know.
Yeah, I got you.
Everything that's going on, we'll be able to help you out.
Yeah.
In any way you need.
Come
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
Yo, that right there was crazy.
Yeah.
She said, "My sons don't want war. It won't be no war."
Yeah, if they don't want it, it won't be nothing.
This is how you know you're living in somebody else's establishment. Elon Musk just said that America is a company, man. He just said America is a business. Yeah. You know?
Let me finish this real quick. Continuing on Obadiah 1 and 7, it reads, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. Now, who was at peace with? We seeing this play out right now. Who is at peace with America? You know, you see, I forgot the name.
Vladimir Putin?
Zelensky.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah,
Zelensky.
Zelensky.
Vladimir
Yes,
Zelensky.
Yeah, Vladimir Zelensky.
You see, this dude, he
Yeah,
was at peace with. He put his trust in American Babylon the Great and Trump, you know, or American Babylon the Great, and now and you got these EU kings. They put their trust in American Babylon the Great, and now the Lord is putting on their spirit. Proverbs chapter 21 verse 1: the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. He turneth it whithersoever he will. He's orchestrating these other kings' minds, man.
Yeah.
He's playing with them.
Yeah. He's playing them. He put the spirit of division on.
Yeah.
He make
Sober them up so see what's going on.
He'd make them feel good, you know what I'm saying, together and shit. Then he'd just cause division.
Yeah, that's the Greek captivity. The Seleucid, Rome, where they after Alexander the Greater, they separated.
Ain't nothing under the sun.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we gonna get that.
Okay, come.
Just
Oh,
wanted
he
him
can still
to
read
finish.
it? Okay, come.
Continuing on.
You got something?
The men that were at peace with thee.
Hold on, Bashar.
He was trying to finish his thought.
Yeah, because America's trying to get on Russia's good side, trying to play defense with Russia to try to back them off. But that ain't gonna stop shit. Russia gotta attack America, man.
It's a chess move.
Yeah.
Right. It's a really chess move because they already got them surrounded. We already know their subs on the West Coast, on the East Coast. All that stuff is already there. You know what I'm saying?
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
Yeah.
You know, it's a deception
That's it.
going on with these.
Yeah, that's plain on.
And really, you gotta understand. This is what he said on the TV show. The lady said basically Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is the great author of his story. So it's gonna play out the way the Lord said. All that other stuff is just to make people feel at ease, like Tim at work. See, man, Russia, man, America, man, we get shit. Man, Donald Trump, man, he shut shit down. Russia ain't gonna bomb this place.
Man,
that's what you
shit,
think.
you a damn fool.
Yeah, Trump literally said himself, "Oh, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen."
Yeah,
We're not
all
gonna
right.
feel it. We're not gonna feel anything.
Yeah, that's because the Lord put it in your mind. That's because the Lord put that in your mind.
Right.
And guess what? The Lord can turn up whatever the fuck he wants. He can turn your switch just like that, man.
But the deceitfulness of Esau, where he's basically, tricked the whore.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, okay, because now if this continues, right, then now there's no more help for Ukraine, and now this dude can do what he's
Now
gonna
he
do.
gonna run up in there and
all
take
this
that
stuff
shit.
can just
He gonna
start.
run up in there and ransack that shit. That's a
But,
fact.
Europe gotta get involved because they don't want
Yeah,
Ukraine
right.
to take it over on Russia.
Right.
Have Russia literally
Right.
on their border.
Yeah, right. That's what he said, Zelensky. He's like, you comfortable because you got an ocean in between you.
Yeah.
But you gonna feel it, man. It's gonna later. He said you gonna feel it.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
that's the spirit, man.
You know?
That's the spirit. Just for him saying
Spirit
that.
told him to say that.
Yeah.
He said right now you got an ocean in between you.
Damn.
But you will feel it.
will
I
feel
heard
it.
that. I had to rewind that.
That's
I was like, what did
Isaiah
he say?
47.
Yo,
Man, he gonna
That-
feel
Down
it.
six dust.
You did a lesson about it and I did a lesson like right after I saw it. It was the same
Yeah, I
stuff,
was
the
just
same
saying.
precept.
Yo, and then the craziest thing, how he said you got an ocean. Look how the Lord, through the Spirit, how we just said, he said that. The Lord said, I got something for you. I got a ICBM that's going to go from continent to continent.
I got a waste to this point.
Bitch ass nigga.
Hypersonic business.
Right, you think because you across the sea, it can't nothing touch you.
They're literally on the Earth's side. You just look at the other way. They're on the Earth's side. They're
Right.
not that far off.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
It really just take what he said. The one missile that Russia got can go 16,000 miles away, but America only 5,000 miles away from it. When you talk about airtime,
More than enough.
Right.
More than enough to come and touch you. They got you.
There you go.
finish. Yeah.
Finish it off. Isaiah, Slaki, Obadiah 1 and 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in whom. Now,
Hey, the
Chuck,
enemies
trying to
is taking
understand
them
nobody.
over to an alleyway, man.
Yeah.
Like, come over here. Come over here. You know, we good. We good. Come on over here. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to put them in a snare.
Right.
Jig him up.
Right.
And that's the spirit of Esau. You're right. He's a cunning hunter.
Cunning hunter,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. This is just to get the point. This is First Maccabees chapter 1, starting at 7. It says, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. And that even goes with the elite, because the elite with general wealth, they just give it to child after child after child.
But Salaki, that goes back to
Yeah,
Obadiah.
Yeah, that's
Read
why
up earlier.
yeah.
Earlier where it talks about, like they're greedy. They can't have enough.
Right.
They'll backstab each other to try
Right,
to get
and that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got the power.
Right.
Next thing you know, they start fucking trying to
Right.
ramshackle each other.
Right.
And that's how you know they're not the rulers of the earth, man.
Right.
Right.
When you watch Gladiator 2, you
Yeah.
saw they was doing that. They was doing that same spirit was on them.
Yeah.
They was trying to knock each other out, and trying to get to
Yeah.
be that top person, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to finish, it says, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been a hostage at Rome, and he reigned in 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. And in those days went there out Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. In the new age, that new covenant that they're going to make is taking that charagma, man. You know? And many Israelites going to take it, and then you got some of these teachers that's not pushing, that's not teaching against it. Remember with the Vaki, where they said, man, well, we going to take it, and they were still here? Yo, it's going to be some that's going to push the damn charagma on people, man. You got it, kid.
Well, they gonna push it on people.
Yeah.
It's got a mandatory. That's what we're looking for. The technology is there. It just has to be mandatory and updated, man. Or mandated, Salaki.
Well, that's what they're gonna do.
Right.
That's only how it's been. So Jake always had love and affection to the heathen for some reason. You know? Every time. There you go, you read it.
This is Isaiah. Salaki, Psalm chapter 55 and verse 20. It says, he hath put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. It says, he hath broken his covenant. It says the words out of his mouth were smoother than butter. You see that? See Esau, they can't come into peace with nobody, man. Not even themselves. They can't even keep peace amongst their own brethren, man.
Right.
You see? Unjust kings, man.
Yeah.
You know? This place is in serious need of new rulership, man.
Right.
Okay? New king. You see, and this is how we see it. We can see all this shit going on through the world because the watchmen, we're seeing things. We're deep in watching the fuck what's going on, man. So we see it can't get no worse than this, man. The Lord has got to be on his way back, man.
People are asking, why is this happening? Because the Lord is showing you, what a wicked ruler can do as opposed to a righteous ruler. So he's going to show you so you can see. You can see all the turmoil and stuff that's going on.
You got to be locked in to see it.
Right.
If you ain't locked in, you ain't going to see it.
Right.
And that's how you know them other groups, and get mad if you want to, whoever watching this. Them other groups, You ain't locked in, man.
Right.
And I'm saying, you ain't locked in. Get mad if you want to. And somebody on the comment board always talking shit about me and shit. You ain't locked in, man. We gonna talk about them because they not preaching the right doctrine, man.
Right.
You know? They ain't talking about the destruction of America, man.
Go watch them.
Yeah, go watch them.
Right.
The wolves,
Deuces.
The wolves in sheep clothing. That's what they are.
Right. Yo, the apostles never taught with the Pharisees and Sadducees. They always their teaching was always against them, man. You know, and it's the same on this side. Then you got some Jake always saying, y'all Hebrew Israelites, man, well, why is it not one doctrine? Y'all are teaching something different, because that's how it is in all levels.
Yeah.
In law, in government, and politicians, in the music industry, and everywhere is always a difference. But it's only one fucking song. Salaki for my language, man. It's only one song, man.
And that's why the scripture is really it's specific on y'all all should be speaking the same thing.
Yeah, make no
You know?
division.
Yeah, make no division. Yeah, speaking the same thing, because guess what? If you speak of something different, nigga, you in a different spirit, man.
That's what we talked about last week.
Yeah.
Can two walk together unless they be agreed?
Now listen.
You can't run a race if you running this way.
Listen, if I'm speaking about the MOTB is the micro C hit, and you think it's spiritual, what if I'm with you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they lay us the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking it, but you is?
Cause confusion.
Yeah, man. You know, man, it's spiritual, man. Just take it, brother. Hell no.
Then you gonna have other sheep fall into that
Yeah.
same thing. That's what Eleazar said. He said he'll want the next generation to follow that example, and then they just fake and act like they eating pork, man.
Psalms 55, verse 21 again, it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. There you go, man. But war is in Esau's heart, man.
Slaki, can you read it again?
Yeah, kind of. That's the point I wanted out of there, but that the whole drink is hit. These are the milk scriptures you first learn when you first coming in, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But every time you read it, just hit even harder, man.
Right.
Who the fuck is who's the most, grimiest man of the field, man?
Right.
Esau, man.
Right, you got-
War's in that man's heart, man.
You got any type of man.
Nobody calls it serpent.
Yeah,
Right?
man.
Serpent eat each other, man.
Come on.
Right.
The wild man, right? When you look at the wild man, you look up wild man, and you see that man. That's him. You know what I'm saying? He's that caveman mentality.
Caveman,
He
yeah.
doesn't have that natural.
Right.
He can't be like everybody else. Everybody else could probably coexist in the world, but Esau is that cancer
Yeah.
that's got to eat up
He's
everything.
the son
You know
of the
what I'm
wicked.
Hey, Salakia, man, it be like lower level Edomites, man. They go there and be working all night at my job, 12 hours. Just go straight to the damn hunting field, bro.
Right.
Dead ass. Be out there in the cold just to see some shit bleed. Bust it, shoot a damn deer. Man, this is real talk. I ain't lying, bro.
They drink the blood. I
Yeah.
guess that's a fucking ritual.
Come on, man.
No bath, no shower, come back to
They don't
work.
give a fuck. Yeah, they just go
Do it
out
over
because
again.
that's how bloodthirsty they are.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what they in certain places they used to call Esau blood drinkers.
Vampire. That's what
The
people
Lord,
vampire.
the Lord said, "Who can make him strengthen who have made cricket?"
Come on, man.
Right.
There you go, man.
He just built that way.
Come
He just
on.
Yeah,
built
he's the
that way.
border of wickedness.
That's right.
You can't get any more wicked than Esau, man.
Psalms 55 and 21 again. It says, the words of his mouth are smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. It says, his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Who the sword, man? Huh? Who's the
Esau.
Come on,
Esau's
man.
sword.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
King David said, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword. And when you go into Malachi 4:1, Esau Edom is described as the border of wickedness.
Don't cross that border.
Hell no.
You done on that?
Yeah, okay. All right, go ahead, King.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49. I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, if grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by the night, they will destroy till they have enough. It says, but I have made Esau bare.
Yeah.
I have uncovered his secret places. It says, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. You know?
Esau's exploded, man. Esau saw it out, man.
Right.
The spirit get hallelujah out shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, even these comedy Edomites, they're starting to catch on that there is no real government. It's really ran by the elites. You need to get, you need to come to Edomites to see that, man.
But
No?
when you look up the word government, then that means there's no, because it say control. When you look it up, it's a meaning that government means control, right?
You need mind control.
But that light is being shined on everything that they do now. they can't hide in their little secret places no more.
Right.
You know, the Lord is using the many Yahweh Shema Shai to expose them, right?
Right.
To say that son of perdition be revealed, man.
And that's what what the elite said. He said, man, basically it was a dumb decision to make the damn internet, man. Because now their wound is getting exposed, man.
TikTok exposes.
Their kryptonite or their weakness is the scriptures, man. But it's truly, again, going back, when the Lord raised up the prophets, that's already another sign of the end.
Yeah.
Because the prophets is doing the example of Jonah. We're doing the Asher, shaking their hand against that great city, man. But the opposite of Nineveh, this place gonna actually be touched. You know? Come on. You got it.
Oh, that's it on that.
I have no idea. You got something?
We'll come back.
Go back to Isaiah 34.
All right, back to Isaiah 34.
Verse number 3. It says, their slain shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of the carcasses, and mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Right.
Can brother give me Revelation 19?
Yeah.
Can brother give me Isaiah 66 to 15?
What verse you want? What you want? Revelation 19, brother.
Start at 11. Start at 11. You got it.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna read it all. Whatever you need. This Revelation's 19.
First, can brother get Isaiah 66 to 15?
Yeah, you get it, brother.
Real quick? Yeah. And you get second Esdras. I just know. Yeah.
No, he getting
Isaiah 66.
Okay. Can brother get second Esdras chapter 13? Yep. All right.
Verse
66 to 16.
Yep.
Got you. It's the book of Isaiah 66 and 16, and it reads, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Well, so the Lord got to plead with this world with fire. Yep. So Yahweh Shai comes. Yahweh Shai.
Hey, look. Hey, listen. When we talking about this fire, this is a true warning. You know, a lot of y'all just here, y'all sitting just listening to us read. Yeah, it ain't. This is about to happen, man.
Yeah.
This fire is about to happen, man.
Right.
All right. You see, the Lord is sending His men out throughout the four corners of the earth to let y'all know this place is going down, man.
Right.
Okay. For Esau is the end of the world, man.
Right.
And Jacob is the beginning that follow. We're stepping into the kingdom, man.
Right.
And the Lord Yahweh Shai, he wants his kingdom, man. He ain't waiting around just sitting there patiently. Man, he wants his kingdom, man.
Yeah.
So he wants the wicked to be destroyed. He wants to save his elect, man.
Right.
So he don't want to deal with this wicked ass place no more. See, it's like he's oppressed. He don't want to deal with this shit.
Yeah,
right. He's tired of seeing this shit.
Yeah,
Right. You know? The Lord not to bear law, man.
Yeah.
The Lord that comes speedily. That's in Luke 18.
Yo, even the prophets, they got that same anger as Yahushai. Because even in past tense, the believers, when the prophets used to come, they was afraid, man.
Yeah.
They was afraid that, Samuel. They was afraid to see Samuel, man. You know, because the Lord was with him, man. So when the men of the Lord come out teaching this word, it's only a few. Yahushua, when he said he comes back, is it going to be faith on the earth? It's only going to be a few that's going to have faith, and it's really a small sanctuary, man.
Yeah.
What he said he said this is a little flock, right? The sanctuary is a little flock, man, a little sheep herd. It's not every Jake that's part of the sheep on this side, you know. Got a king? You want to Revelation?
Yeah, Revelation 19.
Okay, Revelations 19 and 11. It says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. Revelation 6. And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true.
The white horse represents the house shall come in their glory and victory.
Right.
Yeah, come on. The people who ride around with white horses represent their victory.
Yeah.
And their righteousness.
Yeah.
You know? And that the Lord got come.
Right. And when you go into that word horse, it means power.
Power, yeah.
You know, because what do you put in your car? Horsepower. Right?
A chariot, man. That's
Right.
Come on, bro.
And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war.
Yeah.
So you got to make war with the people of the world. That
Yeah.
the Lord
Yeah.
will destroy the nations with his indignation.
Yeah.
That goes back to what you were saying. The Lord, they bring it back to the Yahweh Shabbat, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord got this shit cracking. That's why he got what's the land that USA trying to take over?
Gaza.
Yeah, Gaza. They trying to get over and establish their shit over there. Yeah, they trying to take everything over. They want to settle over there, but that's really the Lord putting it on their spirit to gather their ass up, man.
They may send U.S. troops down there to build that place up.
Yeah.
Because they said they got to get rid of the people over their land and basically force them to migrate somewhere else.
Right.
You know? So, hey, you gotta need a physical force, you know, to get rid of it, man.
Yeah. Yo, when it said that last part where it said to make war, that goes with Exodus 15 and 3, where it says that Yahweh is a man of war. When Yahweh Shai physically come, he is the physical Godhead of Yahweh. So he comes in the same representation of the Father. So he's gonna come as a man of wars.
Right.
Ain't no Yahweh Shai, I'm sorry. Remember Matthew 7:23? Man, I prophesied, man. Guess what, man? I did this, man. Look, I went on no jumper. Man, I was teaching over here, man. I was cutting I was debating everybody for you, Lord. I don't know you.
Fuck with you, man.
You know what I'm saying? That man, your heart gonna fall out your butt.
Man, your ass going.
He's at 11.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm the partner on that.
Okay. I see.
We know these words is faithful and true. He is the word. Man.
Oh, 2 Ezra 15. He said these words is faithful and true. And he had them written on paper.
Come on.
So verse 12, it says, his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself.
But I'm talking about break. You go to the word there for name right there. The baby is break. For position. Yeah, no one has the position. Man. Only Heavenly Fire, only Yahweh Shai has that position to be Yahweh Shai, the Lord.
Right.
When they say he had many crowns.
Yeah.
That means he had crowns stacked upon his head. Going to the seal. No, really, they're talking about all the rulership he has.
Yeah. Taking
The
all
rulership
that
of the world.
shit. Taking that shit back.
Yeah, that's another example of that Nebuchadnezzar, you know, the tearing down the statue, that rock that's molded not by hands, right? Verse 13, it says, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of God, IUIC.
Here's a brother, get that Isaiah 63. It's holy.
Yeah, okay.
Gotcha.
No? Because that's what the Lord got to do. He got to commit mass slaughter. Yeah. The blood, no literal blood got to get on his garments.
Right.
Come on.
You get to represent the slaughter, then you got to do what the people of the world.
Right.
No?
You went from the top, right?
Yeah. It's holy.
Okay, got it.
But that blood is on his hands.
Yeah, it's kind of like why King David couldn't build a temple.
Right.
Yeah, so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, blood on his hands.
And the other example, remember how Saul told him to get 100 foreskins of the Philistine? That was on Saul, but it was David that did it. You know? I don't know how you do it. Grab and cut that.
Nah, yeah, that shit. You gotta,
Give me that.
You got a warrior spirit in you for real. Come on,
Okay,
man.
I'll read 13 again. It says, this Revelations 19, verse 14. No, 13. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of God. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses.
No, that's talking about the chariots of the Lord.
Yeah.
You go back to Acts 1 and I believe like verse 8 or 6, somewhere around there.
Yeah, 68.
It's the same way he went up, he got to come back down.
Right.
Came on a cloud. They're talking about what? Chariot. Because when they see the chariots in the sky, they saw, oh, goddamn, it looks like a cloud. Because it's covered in air, covered sky. But they saw it was a cloud. But really, it was the chariot of the Lord.
Yeah.
No? Keep going.
Okay, it says, follow him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean.
Even the host of armies had white. So, you know, that just shows, too, the power that they have.
Right.
We know that in, what is that, 2 Maccabees 3, where it talks about how the angels, remember they killed, I forgot how many horsemen with the Maccabees. They got in betwixt them. They were shooting them laser beams, you know, at the enemy.
Yeah.
And they slaughtered a whole lot of people, man. So, 2 Maccabees, I think, 3 and 10 or
And
something.
then you even got some of the elect that's coming with Yahweh Shai on them chariots, right? Verse 15,
Yeah, because some of the members of the elect already in the spiritual
right?
world.
And some of those men is a part of that army, right? Verse 15, it says that out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that which he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with the rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness in the wrath of Almighty God. And he have on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Let me keep going.
Yeah, you can stop. Okay.
Right, with verse 15, that's the same as 2 Ezra 13. You know, he's not really holding a literal sword.
The sword not coming out of his mouth.
Right.
Not literally a name.
That's
written
what
on the
IUIC
side.
said.
No. No, it's all figurative speech.
Right.
No, figurative speech.
Yeah, you wrong about that, IUIC, saying Yahweh Shai gonna have fire coming out like a dragon. No, his words is his words. Whatever he say, them children are gonna do.
Yeah, he gonna tell them to do it. It's going down.
That scene right there is what crazy. That's inevitable. That scene, Yahweh Shai, is speaking, turn into dust.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and verse 1.
Oh, okay.
It says, and it came to pass, after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that moved all the waves thereof.
Now, the sky above us is water.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know. The sky above us is water.
Yeah.
So he's water very spread out. Because the scripture says the land with the Lord divided the sea,
Yeah.
the waters, the water from the water, is separated by the firmament. The heaven above, the earth beneath.
Yeah.
You know?
You got that? Get it.
Like you go, because you have it in gas form, you have it in solid,
Yeah.
right? You have like when you have water, you got ice. You have the gases, and then you have, you know, the actual water.
The word, I believe the word heaven means Shemayim, from the waters.
Right. It says, and behold, Salakia, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were under him.
You know, 'cause when they see that chariot, people got pissing themselves, screaming, losing their mind.
What's that? Revelation 1 and 7. Somebody can get that. Revelation 1 and 7, where it talks about they're gonna the nations of the earth shall, or the tribes of the earth shall wail because of him. You know?
Revelation 1 and 7.
Yeah, kind.
Book of Revelations 1 and 7, it says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so.
So that goes to show that the house shall come not to be paid out kisses and rainbows and hugs.
Right.
No. He got to come with vast death. He only coming once. Okay, this Christian starts to, the rapture.
The rapture.
Oh, come back. No.
7
Lord,
years
Lord.
of tribulation.
Lord's only coming once, do one job.
Yeah.
Rescue and destroy.
You know how hurt that would be? He come and then leave and we waiting?
And to prove that, you go into the Old Testament, well, not Slaki, the New Testament, in Matthew, where the demon was talking through that dude. He said, Lord, has thou come to destroy us?
Before the appointed time?
Right. Because Yahweh Shai came at that roughly 2,000 years ago. He was on the scene to preach repentance.
Yeah.
But this time that he's coming back to bring forth that destruction.
Yeah. He coming, what is it, Terminator. I'll be back. Where do you think they got that from? They know, see, I knew what she was talking about.
The Lord said, I will not meet thee as a man.
Yeah.
Right. Yo, I'm telling you, you niggas don't get right, man.
Doom and gloom.
Literally, you gotta know, every lesson is a warning. Every lesson is a warning. Every lesson is a warning, bro.
Yeah.
I'll look for
I got a precept real quick.
Somebody
Who reading something right now?
Yeah, he reads.
Oh, God.
He is looking. Yeah, I'll look up for you.
Okay, you want me to keep reading? Yeah. All right. It says, you had a precept up?
No, I was just saying, 'cause I thought you was done with the precept.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was trying to mention something because with the angels, we know, you know, I just want to get the point of how strong the angels are.
Oh,
What
God.
more Yahweh shot?
God.
You know what I mean? But it's the part where Maccabees, man.
You got one in Isaiah where one angel killed 184,000 Assyrians by himself.
Oh, second Maccabees. I got
He
it.
bodied them niggas.
Salakia. Second Maccabees 10
Come on, bring it out.
and
Don't
trying to hold my
hold
spot.
that precept.
Bring it out, huh?
Bring it out. Too bad we don't got the little fire sound.
This is Second Maccabees chapter 10 and verse number 29. It says, but when the battle waxed strong, there appeared unto the enemies from heaven 5 comely men upon horses with bridles of gold, and 2 of them led the Jews. All right?
There are golden chariots in the sky, man.
Right.
So it wasn't literally men on the ground and looking all fancy and all that shit. No.
Right.
Chariots of the Lord. Keep going.
And it says, and took Maccabeus, betwixt them, and covered them on every side with their weapons, and kept him safe. It says, but shot arrows of lightning against the enemies, so that being confounded with blindness and full of trouble, they were killed. And there were slain of footmen 20,000, even 500 and 600 horsemen. Right? This is what these angels did, man. This is what these angels did to the enemies, of Maccabeus, man. Right? And you see how powerful they are. What more Yahweh shot, right? And then we're about to read about Yahweh shot. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get that point, Salakia.
Laying that waste.
Right. Back to 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and verse number 3, it says, "Now beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven." So you got him, Yahushua, plus the whole host of angels who can tear up this whole thing, man.
Yeah, one angel can destroy.
And that's talking about Joel, the 3rd chapter, where it talks about how the Lord gonna come back in the midst of that war,
Right.
in the Middle East.
God. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth fire. You know?
Gotta get tore up.
Right.
Because the Lord, those angels are gonna be casting out those laser beams, man. Like machine guns.
Right.
Blowing everything up, man.
Right.
With that fire.
But if you ever seen, I just had it in mind. It was a movie, Mars Attacks.
Mars
You had
Attacks,
the little
yeah.
green little Martians,
yeah.
and they were shooting out them lasers. You saw when they shot them,
Yeah.
all their stuff just melted
Yeah,
and just
melted
turned to
off,
dust,
yeah.
man, and just fell to the ground, man.
Yo, you seen the 3rd movie Iron Man when they bodies turn into a fire and they explode? When they get so hot, they turn
Spontaneous combustion.
30,000 degrees. And the one scene, the shadows was on the wall, and that's how hot he was. You know, so just imagine with those nukes and those laser beams.
And that's what happened in Hiroshima,
Yeah.
Nagasaki, with that bomb. When they left the prints of people's shadows on the thing, man.
Man.
And that was lit. That's small compared to what they got now.
Yeah.
That when they show the size comparison, when you watch the video,
that video,
that's
yeah.
a little thing. That's a
now.
bloop,
Yeah.
right? They got a boom. You know what I'm saying?
So that's a little, you know what I'm saying?
And the Lord sharpened up you put the spirit on Esau to sharpen up that sword. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, he
Make
got
the best
better
sword you
and
can
better.
make. You know?
And what's that? The scriptures talk about that. The smith.
Yeah. Isaiah
Isaiah
54:16.
Yeah, you even got a laser beam.
Right.
Yeah. In the Vatican, they call it Lucifer. And it's only pointed upwards.
Reading on verse 5, it says, "And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the 4 winds of heaven to subdue that man that came out of the sea."
The armies try to attack and help Shai when he's on the ground, you know? Well, when they're on the ground. Because Yahushua ain't coming to the ground, man. And you gotta be sitting right up there.
Right.
And they gotta try to shoot their missiles and bombs. And
Oh, man.
Ain't nothing gonna work.
And they showed that on Independence Day. They showed that on Independence Day. You know, Esau kind of, and they tried to shoot that, and they couldn't touch it. Also, that force field on it.
That shit like boom.
They knew what they was doing when they made
Right
that.
up.
And just like the brother Samuel said, they know it. Because proof that is, Ronald Reagan,
Yeah.
when he was in the office, he spoke about how Yahushua was going to invade. He didn't say Yahushua himself. He said an alien invasion.
Yeah. And alien just mean foreigner.
They said, what would cause us to come together if some outside force comes, that we would come together.
Of course, naturally. That's what
Talking about
yeah.
Second Ezra,
Right.
or Joel.
And through the spirit, they be telling on themselves, man. You know?
They know.
It says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. It says, but I would not have seen the region or the place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. It says, and after this, and that mountain, it's talking about the chariot, man.
Yeah,
It's going to be
Mount
so huge, can't see it, man. You can't see from one end to the other end, man. You know? What does it say? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, right? Why? Because that thing is going to be so huge, it's probably covering the sun and everything else, man.
When he
You know
said
what I'm
in 300, gonna block out the sky.
Right. It says, and after this I beheld, lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid. Come on. Yes, durst fight.
And that shows like they gonna be afraid and they still gonna fight, man. When you go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, it tell you that Yahushua, it say it in the GMT and the KJV. KJV it says nature. It says nature, I think in the GMT, but then in the KJV it says the world is gonna help Yahushua fight, you know, the other nations, man.
That just shows you that there's no free will.
Yeah.
There's no free will. Because they were afraid, but guess what? The Lord's gonna make them fight anyway.
Come
The
on.
Lord, he wants to have a, you know,
He wanna have fun.
when he come back, you know?
That's crazy, bro.
You gotta get down and dirty, man.
Right.
Yo,
He did get down and dirty, man.
yeah.
Right.
And all of y'all that y'all wanted to put a curse or afflict this harder than y'all was supposed to, y'all gonna get it the worst, man. Especially America. Oh,
I got a precept
this
behind
bitch is gonna fucking. Oh my bad.
Salaki. My bad. Hey, Salaki, I was just showing the brothers that this is how you know, when you're looking at the moon cycle, we into that first day, that second day. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, little peaks start showing. Hey, that's beautiful.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Let me read your piece of your book.
Okay, kind of. Salaki. This is Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 14. It says, the great day of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is near. It is near and hasting greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. It says, the mighty man shall cry bitterly. It says, the day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Like, rule out here, man.
Come on.
Hey, people ain't gonna be seeing nothing.
That's right.
But these dudes on earth, this is murder. This happened after Jacob's trouble, man. After they already got fucked up. Their society, you lost hope. They was killing each other. Right after that, how shot they're gonna be completely just divvied up at that point. There you go. Lose their minds.
Right. How was that hugs and kisses, bro?
Kind.
The day of the Lord is gonna be dark. Ain't no love. Ain't no gangster. Ain't no hoe slut. Ain't no look at my money. Let me make a whole arm sleeve of $100 bills. Ain't no rap music. And you gonna hear your last Drake song, man.
Hey, Christianity.
Ain't no happy day.
Yeah, Christianity, man. Y'all. That's why, you know, the scripture say Yahweh Shai come in the volume of the book, man. You gotta read. You gotta go to the volume of the book, man. The Lord said this day he coming. It's gonna be gloomy,
You
man.
guys cleave on the Old Testament too much.
Nah.
But then you
Lord
ask
in
them, do you believe in prophecy? They say, yeah.
Yeah, but the Lord in there,
Right.
all in there.
Right. He ain't never changed.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Amos chapter 5 and verse number 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Come on.
The brother was just talking about it. You know, you think you just get out of Jacob's trouble. You think you just, oh man, everything is, and then here come the day of the Lord, man. And all of a sudden you trials and tribulation, man.
Yeah, and it says what it say in the beginning of that? Yeah, I know what you think, but I seen you. Yeah.
Which one? The first verse?
Yeah, read it again.
It says, woe unto you, this is Amos 5 and 18, woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh Ba'ashim
Now
Yahushai.
look, we desire the day of the Lord. We want the Lord to come back. But guess what? Is it for you niggas that's not in the spirit? Y'all talking about y'all in them, all these false ideologies and shit. This is not gonna be a good day for you, man.
Right, they don't know what
Right? And also, even us that's keeping the commandments, that's doing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. The scriptures say that a righteous man shall scarcely be saved, man.
It's a question because it says, to what end is it for you?
Yeah.
It's to make you think about it.
What end is it for you?
Because when you read the first line, can you read the first line again?
It says, woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai is darkness and not light.
You want to say woe unto you that desire the day, or the one elder, he was saying that that's not talking about a literal day, it's talking about leading up to that day. Woe unto you, because you got to think, when he just said in Jacob's trouble, a lot of the sorrow that people are going to have in the MOTB in Jacob's trouble is going to, you're going to be broken down.
Cause think like this. Before Yahweh Shai come back, what got to happen?
The MOTB.
MOTB, Jacob's trouble,
Right.
destruction,
Right.
bloodshed, famine. That's what's coming.
Yeah, the love of
You can't get through that. You ain't gonna see the day of the Lord.
But remember, the wacky-tacky Christianities think that when Yahweh Shai coming back, he's coming back and all peace is going to come. No, he's coming back with destruction. He's coming back with...
It's like, you gotta understand, man. When that time, the only way you need is just one small, well, not small, one big event that happened over here in Babylon the Great. That really, if that happens over here, Babylon the Great, everything is gonna go fast. Fast. You know?
Right.
No? It may even take like 2 or 3 months, if that.
Right.
No? When the MOTB gets released, hey, it's over, right?
Actually, you're right, because when you go back to the Greek captivity, all you needed was Alexander to die and the kingdom to be separated, and then later on, a wicked root. After that wicked root, the rest of the Maccabees, it was over for Jake. Niggas was keeping the Sabbath in the damn cave. And they watched the other Israelites in the cave and just sat there. And they like, man, I don't think we should be just sitting here. Even though it's the Sabbath, we got to defend the law and hold. And they went down and they killed thousands of the motherfucking Edomites. Yeah, we had to hide to keep the
And they
feast.
were faint.
It's good to do well. It's good to do well on the Sabbath.
Yeah.
And go out there
It's good to do
slay
well.
some-
And we're not saying, and we're not saying when the Lord come back, it's not a good thing. It is a good thing, because but ultimately what we're saying is this is a season for everything, and we gonna have, in order to get to the good, the world is gonna have to see the bad.
Right.
And for those of you who are out there who are asleep, y'all gonna catch the short end of the stick, man.
Right. Bad for them, man.
But the question is asking them, what is it to you? What is the day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai going to be for you? Have you prepared yourself? That's why 2 Peter 3 and 11, knowing that all these things are going to happen, what manner of person you ought to be? Knowing that the day of the Lord is coming, how should you be acting?
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
even when you said like the shorter the stick, like when you trying to play tag or you get the stick, and you hate that you get the smaller one. Now you hitting shit. So now that just goes in, making righteous decisions. To choose the bigger stick. Like right now, this is serious. The grace period right here.
Yeah, what you doing in this grace
Right.
period is going to determine
It vows you.
if the Lord has favor on you.
Right.
Like it's what you do right now is going to determine if you get the shortest stick.
Right.
2 Ezra 16, it said, then you shall know who are my chosen. You know? Let me finish this. Or
That's
this
what
is
you
2
got.
Ezra chapter 13, verse 9. I'm going to read to 11. It says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been a blast of fire, out of his lips, a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
So that's talking about the cherry. The laser beams coming out of the cherry.
Right.
So that's it coming out of his mouth.
And that's why I brought out 2 Maccabees 10, right, to bring that out. It says, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire and the flaming breath and the great tempest. It says, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived but only dust and the smell of smoke. And when I saw this, I was afraid.
Right. He seen the vision and he was afraid of the vision. And then look at us now, us reading it. You gotta fear of the Lord is to have a high reverence or to be terrified of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Yeah.
So when we reading these words, there's sometimes brothers, me and the brother would be at work, and out of nowhere we gotta walk away from everybody. Brothers start crying.
Yeah.
Cause like brothers really be getting in there talking.
Yeah.
When we get done with this, I don't care if a brother eat a cheeseburger. Brothers is gonna bring up something that's dealing with the Lord, like, cause brothers, the children of the Lord, they were emotional for the Lord, man. They was emotional for the Lord. They took it serious. You know?
And he literally saw it. And when the scribe, he literally saw it. He saw that he would get destroyed. He saw Terry of the Lord, man. It's like, and he was afraid. He was afraid, you know?
Yeah. That's like,
He was scared.
And the angel is showing him all this stuff. So imagine you seeing that, man. Imagine you seeing this, you know, you seeing all this stuff up until now. Remember, he fasted, he did all this stuff, and the Lord was showing him all types of stuff, man.
Right.
He saw even all the way to the end, man. That's a,
when that time comes, we gonna know right
He
here.
was afraid.
You in his vision. You in that same vision when the chariots come, bro. Getting crowned, you in that vision that he seen the multitude getting crowns on their head. I want to be a part of that. I want to be part of that vision.
Okay.
I ain't.
and that, just imagine though, Esdras, you know, back then is seeing, you know, people in the plains, you know, when they talk about the war in heaven, seeing the plains and all these things. He's probably like, man, what's going on? You see all this stuff going on, and he's seeing that, you know what I'm saying, from somebody who all you saw was probably some horses, you know, going around to actually seeing this stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you bugged out, man.
At the time, he didn't.
He couldn't really understand what it's saying.
Talking about Esdras?
Yeah.
Him and John the Revelator.
He said when he saw this, he was afraid. You imagine that, right? Imagine you from way back and you saw something happening, even right now. Say if you had a vision, you saw cars, or you're like, what the hell is that? You know what I mean? You bug out just for that, right? Because your ass was used to walking or getting a horse or doing something, and now you seeing this stuff, or you see like a damn Charger Hellcat fly by. What the hell is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that is crazy.
And the best thing-
really think about it.
Right.
And the best thing that they could describe him as
Horses, chariots,
That was the best thing they could describe.
mountains.
Right.
That's what they say.
Right.
But out of your precept, we go by that.
Yeah, even looking at the missiles, calling them arrows. Yo, and when you go on Google and type in do missiles look like arrows, it's gonna tell you that missiles it resembles arrows. You know?
yeah, it's like the Vince.
Yeah.
Isaiah 34, in verse number 4, it says that all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from off the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree.
I'm talking about the missiles. What are you talking about? Come on, no, they're going to be 200 billion missiles coming over here to Babylon the Great. That's Revelation 9. Can everybody get that book? Revelation 9. And start verse, did I say like 16 or 18?
Revelation chapter 6,
16.
16,
1 second. Revelation 9.
9,
15.
15.
Yes, sir.
Revelation chapter 9, in verse 15. It says, the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour. It says in a day, in a month, in a year.
Those are spirits. Now, you're not going to really find them in the really phrases. No? Keep going.
For to slay the third part of men.
No, that third part of men talking about the children of the wicked. And who is the children of the wicked? Esau. So his kingdom. So that was the Lord that destroyed Esau's kingdom. Man. Come on. How about the missiles? Keep going.
It says, in the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
Those missiles.
200,000. They're talking about 200 million nuclear
Damn.
missiles in general.
Hey, listen,
No?
a lot of people said 2 missiles could wipe out the whole east coast of the U.S. So
Right.
200
But
million.
in those ICBM missiles,
Warheads.
warheads.
Yeah, warheads, right.
And that's, because remember, they can have multiple warheads inside one of those missiles.
They
Right.
break it off as they're in the
Right.
air and shit going on in the water.
Right.
That's a bomb.
And that's what that's talking about, the warheads.
Right.
It says, and I heard the number of them. That's it on that. It's a lot. What did you read? Yeah.
They describe the missiles.
God. Verse 17. And thus I saw the horse in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire.
No, because when you see a missile in the air, it's on fire. It looks like it's on fire.
Come on.
And you're looking from a distance at a night sky, it looks like a star.
Come on.
That's why the prophet said it looks like a star
Stars.
fall.
Yeah.
When you watched when you had Israel versus Palestine, they were shooting each other. It just looks like stars or fires shooting across the sky. You know what I'm saying?
It says, and of Jasoneth, and brimstone in the head of the horses, whereas the head of lions, and out of their mouth issued fire and smoke and brimstone.
Dude, think about that, because remember how those ICBM missiles, they break apart, right? And then they open up, and what's inside is the warhead, those teeth,
Come on.
that sting, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
When
a
the
lion.
when the nuclear bombs drop,
Right.
it comes out like a fire.
Right.
It comes out like a mouth. Fire comes out, it comes through a mushroom.
Damn.
And we don't want to be called for that shit. You know. Scary. But
Scary for their ass. It is scary.
You're gonna be scared too.
Hey,
Make yourself seriously, you say. Seriously.
hey, we all scared.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
We gonna have the hope though.
I see it.
That's why we fear y'all about Shema Shaka.
Look. Oh, okay. Maybe that's clouds up there making it disappear. See that?
I got my eyes
Come on,
on
Salaki. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 34 and verse number 5, it says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judge them."
Those are the missiles that hit specifically Esau. So in their land now, I got you hold that Isaiah 60.
Oh yeah. I did back there. Salaki, bro.
That's okay.
I got a precept too.
No? Well, you say you got a precept.
I have one, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold up here.
Man,
But
this
those
colder
missiles
than
that
ice in the freezer.
specifically Babylon the Great.
The book of Amos 9 and 8, and it reads, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord."
Now, the sinful kingdom, in context, is talking about Israel. You can apply it to Babylon the Great. This place was wicked as hell, man.
Yeah.
You know, it got to get destroyed. This is the main and only place that's going to get completely wiped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Right. No? Not goddamn Rome or Russia, Europe, or whatever. Only America is going to get wiped off the face of the earth completely.
Yo, and when they say, Salaki.
And Israel going to get hit, but they're going to get restored back to Rome.
Right.
You know?
It's got to be hit though, because look at the atrocity that's going on there. Right? That land is greatly polluted, man.
Yeah.
And it has to be replenished. You know, it has to be refreshed. You know, and it's going to be, how do you refresh it? Through fire, man. Fire is that cleansing agent. It's a scripture, where is that? The besom of destruction?
Yeah.
What is that? Isaiah? Did somebody get that?
I get it for you.
Well,
Just real quick.
when they say
I want to see it in the NLT.
when they say the Lord's eyes upon the sinful kingdom,
Isaiah 14.
it's multiple examples because it's not just only Yahweh, it's the angels, and you got the men of the Lord. The Lord is seeing this kingdom through your eyes, through your lens. You know, the men of the Lord, we the mouthpiece of the Lord, and the Lord is seeing this kingdom through us, man. And the angels, that brothers,
Yeah, 'cause they the eyes.
yeah, because they
The
keep
eyes of
flying
the
over.
Lord. Yeah, they said they the ones that's keeping they recording everything.
Yeah, they telling on everybody. Man. Snitching on you, wicked ass Jake. That's why what it say? It says whatever is done in darkness comes to light.
yeah.
Why you think the Lord be having you niggas right before Passover do some weird shit?
Yeah.
Say something, right? You speak out of your tongue, right? Like Bishop Nathaniel, they just had him bring the dude asked him about the MOTV again. And then he started, first it sounded like he was about to say some damn physical shit, but then he changed it and started breaking it down. It's whatever your hand does, right? And then it's your mind. But it ain't nothing physical because they've been doing it back then. They've been doing a mark back then, but it's not physical, brother. It's sin. Because in Rome, when they had coins, people would try to worship. If you didn't worship that Nebuchadnezzar, he tried to use Nebuchadnezzar. If you remember the statue, as soon as they heard the music playing, you had to bow down to the statue.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to do it physically this time.
Yeah.
Literally. You can skip. That was Revelation 13 says.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they got to do.
Right.
But what happened back then?
They ain't never did that.
Well, they were a branded soldier with the ivory leaf that was during the Greek captivity, but this is going on a public scale.
Right.
For the people.
Everybody.
You know?
And that's really IUIC resisting the Holy Spirit, because they really want to say that it's physical,
Right.
but
Acts 7 and 51.
but you know they can't do it.
Right. We've always resisted the Ruach HaKodesh.
Right. They resist. Those are the ones.
Right. That's like they don't want to be in agreement. If you say with the Ruach HaKodesh, they don't want to be in agreement with the Lord. Technically.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 23. It says, I will also make it a possession for the bitter and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So the Lord is going to sweep this place, Babylon, man, with the boom of destruction. If you can read it in the NLT.
I got you right now. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 23, NLT. I will make Babylon a desolation, place of owls, filled with swamps
And marshes.
and marsh.
Right. So this place is going to be, all you see here, what's going to be left after this place, once the fire dies down, is going to be marshes and swamps.
Yeah.
Right? Totally desolate, man. Right? It's going to be a
It's
land
gonna
for
be a
the owl.
kingdom for wild.
Yeah,
wild beasts.
yeah,
Right.
vultures, alligators, freaking
Right.
reptiles,
Lizards,
serpents.
tumbleweeds.
Right.
Yeah.
For the, go ahead and keep reading.
Continue on. I will sweep sweep the land with the broom of destruction.
Broom of destruction. So what does a broom do? A broom cleans. So the Lord is going to sweep this place with that fire. That's how much that fire, when you watch a ICBM missile hit, right? What does it do? It hits, boom, and it spreads out and just sweeps across the place. Cleans everything, man.
You know, the wind, it pushes shit too.
Right. So the Lord is going to be sweeping this place from one coast to the other coast, man.
Cleaning you out.
Right. Cleaning house.
Right.
You know? Is that it on that?
Yeah.
And that's with 200 million. 200 million.
200 million?
Yeah, 200,000.
Earth.
Right, and it breaks it down in Revelation 19, like the description of how the missiles break down and how they fall.
Yeah, we just read it.
And they do hurt. Oh man, I missed it, man.
I, the Lord of heaven's armies, have spoken.
The Lord did it, man.
Yeah.
Ultimately, the Lord is doing all this.
Yep.
And as that sweeping is going to happen, the Lord is going to sweep people too, right? Because it talks about, that curse. Let me read this again. This is Isaiah 34 and 5. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment, right? This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouths. Right? That's talking about that nuclear weapon, man. When you watch Terminator 2, with,
She holding the
what was her
gate.
name?
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor, man.
Holding the gate.
Right. And that guess what?
Just melts them.
That besom swept through, right? And cleaned her ass straight out of there, man. From her flesh. And it started from her flesh to her bones and turned her into ashes, man. Blew her ass away, man.
Right, but the only thing about Terminator, when you look at it from the lens of Terminator, then the Matrix, they try to show you after the nukes drop, people gonna be living on this side. No, ain't nobody gonna be living on this side.
Right.
You know, when them nukes drops, it's kingdom time, bro.
Yeah.
2nd Ezra 6 and 9, man. Esau is the end of the earth, man, and Jacob is the beginning that follows. When the Lord come back, Esau is in rulership, man.
Yeah.
He been ruling since the Renaissance, man. Been establishing his wicked plan, man.
It's time for him to go.
Right. Time for him. Esau, like the TV show Pinky and the Brain. That nigga is the brain, man. Always want world domination.
I got a depiction to depict what the brother was just talking about. Right here. This is how it's gonna be.
Ooh. Easy too.
That look like a sweet.
Yeah, that's fire. Damn.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
No parts of it.
What man is the first spot you
And imagine
Yo.
The Lord is
sing that.
the
I'm
Lord
gonna make
is-
a video clip.
Imagine that the Lord is the can control that time too, and make you feel
Yeah,
every
you
last.
freeze your
It
ass
might
up.
feel like
Yeah.
for an hour, man.
Yeah, he can hold you in that
know?
motherfucker. Yeah.
I got quick. This is a quick one. This is First Maccabees chapter 2, in verse 10. Also at verse 9, it says, "Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?" Right, and all of them have been marked, man. That's a question mark. All of them have been marked, man. It's not one nation that's not going to get touched. And judgment is first happening at the house of Israel, man. Start talking about you ones that know the name of the Lord, know somewhat of the breakdowns of these scriptures. Judgment gonna happen to you first, and then you other niggas that's not obeying the gospel, man. The Lord's gonna touch you swiftly. And what he said through the Spirit, he said, mark those that cause division. So imagine that. You Jake, that just because you teach in the name of the Lord, you think you covered. The Pharisees thought the same thing, man.
Really quick, like 2 verses from Isaiah 63.
Oh, yeah, kind.
Then we'll finish off Isaiah 34.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 63,
Love it. Love it.
in verse 1, it says, "Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? Is that, Salakia, this that is glorious in his apparel?"
So the Lord not getting a fancy suit from Boston. So the Lord coming with fire, man. Destruction to Boston. Destruction to death.
Right.
Right.
That-
And Basra is the capital or state of Esau, which in today modern time would be America.
It
That's
says,
that's the face of
right.
their empire.
Of the Edomites, right. It says, traveling in the greatness of his strength. It says, "I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save."
The Lord gonna save us from this hellhole, man. And then what do we want? And we don't want we don't want to be this goddamn flesh anymore, man.
Right.
No?
Okay.
Right.
Actually, anymore. We don't want to be this goddamn flesh anymore.
Right.
Torture.
Right.
Hey, that's how, hey, you got the mother ones, man, they living it up, bro.
Right.
You know, they ain't feeling, they ain't being, chastised, whatever the case may be. They not being, they ain't sick of this flesh.
Right.
You know, they feeling good every goddamn day.
Right.
They must not be catching in hell like brothers catching, you know? So they want to be here.
That's why the Lord set this captivity the way it is, because you have so many distractions, and Jake now getting money. So-called getting money. They think they doing something, huh? They got a bank card. They think they doing something. They driving a damn fast car. The elite said they only created that for the lower class people so that they can feel like they have something. That's the only reason why they made freaking Chryslers and Dodge Chargers, just so you could think you got something.
Like, you got something. You ain't got shit.
You know, I know a Jake right now on YouTube, on Instagram, he keep promoting how much money he saved just to get a SRT, and the man living with his family members.
Hey, look.
You want an SRT and not a home.
Hey, listen, they put a damn lawnmower engine in your shit with a fancy outside.
Right.
And then because cars they not metal no more. They fucking plastic.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive to make that shit, bro.
Right.
You know, niggas think they got something.
Right. This is a light reward for what's actually to come.
Hey, but well, that's that psychological. That's a part of that psychological warfare that these elites are playing upon the people. You know, that's the gift is short of the heart.
Yeah.
That's what they doing to the masses to keep them silent. You know, they give them these little dainty treats so they could so they could just not rebel, basically.
Because they can't think past Babylon the Great. Niggas always think about Babylon, about the ghetto, and big flyers to other niggas.
Yeah.
That's the only thing a nigga has to mind.
That's a fact, bro.
Niggas that down with
Yeah. You true. That goes to the time of Joshua when Achan, when he seen the Babylonian garment and it took it and hid it in his damn tent. And that curse fell upon the whole nation of Israel, man. And him and his children and his belongings had to get destroyed, and they call that place now Gilgal.
And that's
You know what I'm
synonymous with You know, putting off that old man.
Yeah.
You know,
What do you
like
want from this place?
being born again.
What do you want from this place?
Right.
In Egypt, right? Remember, we took the possessions of the Egyptians and took them away. But in this place, what do we want, man? Well, all this shit is filthy and nasty, man.
Yeah.
Right. The Lord don't want us to take none of this, man.
Yeah.
Leave all that stuff behind, man. I got way better for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He said that.
Right. It ain't really shit that in this joint that you want. You know?
Glory to the Lord, man. You keep doing that, man.
Isaiah chapter 34 and verse number 6, it says, the sword of Yahweh Bashemel Shai is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh Bashemel Shai hath a sacrifice in Basra,
Talking about the mass death.
right,
For the mystery.
and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. It says, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks and the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with the fatness.
So the people are the sacrifice. You know, that's animals right there. The people are the sacrifice.
Right. Zephaniah 1.
You could either come, you could either be invited to the wedding, or you could become part of the feast, man. You know?
Me too. Where he throw you into outer darkness.
It says, for it is the day of Yahweh Bashemel Shai's vengeance, and the year of his recompense. It says, for the controversy of Zion. It says,
You know, you go to Luke 21 to the 24, we talk about the time the Gentile be fulfilled.
Yeah.
That's what that time the Gentile be fulfilled.
God.
So the Lord cast that judgment on Esau.
Yeah.
Right.
Lamentations 4:20.
it says, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. And that's what we kind of talked about in Isaiah 14, right? Where it's going to become a marshland. The place is going to become a marsh and, what do we say?
Is that Isaiah
A
14?
desert, basically. Huh?
It's basically gonna be a paradise for unclean creatures.
Right.
Yeah, I got a precept for that. This is Isaiah chapter 13, starting at verse 20. It says, and it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabians pitch their tent, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and I shall dwell there. Satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And their time is near to come; her days shall not be prolonged.
That's talking about Babylon the Great.
Yeah.
So that's the only place that can be completely destroyed for the prophecy. Not the whole world, only that place.
Right, and it said not prolonged. We don't got that much time, man.
It says, it shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste, and none shall pass through it forever and ever.
But the fire, you know, it got to last for a very long time. Right. Now, when the fire lasts forever, now, not spiritual fire, it's literal fire. You know, you got to last for a long ass time. And fire lasts for a long time. Right. You know?
Right. You talking about a whole land dies. A whole land dies.
It
All
says,
the trash areas here, man.
Yeah.
You got to be chemical fire.
Yeah.
it says, but the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness.
You know, because you're not going to be able to tell between which state, which female zone, which female zone, you ain't going to tell. No, you got to be, you go to land, and they get destroyed, you just think, just fall down.
Right.
No?
Right.
Just don't.
Not how like you see now, welcome to Buffalo, or this, that, and the other. There ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be one vast wasteland,
Yeah.
right?
It's gonna be totally, and that's the example it's showing you with Esau, man. You know, in order to get things new, he has to be destroyed. Everything that motherfucker touched has to be destroyed, especially on this side. You know, before they even came, the whole United States was like a forest. Trees everywhere, was all greenery. When they came over here, shit, that's just like the land of Israel. You go on the map, there's a whole desert now. You know?
Well, too, it said the land before it was like Eden. Because the land still has some of the places that were good left. Like it still has some mountain ranges, still has some forests to the left. But before Esau took this place over, it was all beautiful, man. It was like Eden. Because the place was not touched at the end.
Clear water. It says, they shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. It says, and thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof, and it shall be an habitation of dragons and a court for owls.
So wild animals gonna live here.
Right.
Keep going.
It says the wild beasts of the desert shall also meet the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow. The screech owl also shall rest there and find for herself a place of rest. There shall be the great owl maketh her nest and lay and hatch and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, every one with her mate.
So this place is gonna get completely annihilated. That's a very point. It's gonna be basically a wildlife.
A wildlife preserve or something, you know?
Right. You know? Or these creatures.
Right.
Desert creatures. Keep going.
It says, seek ye out of the book of Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai and read, none of these shall fail, none shall want her mate, for my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them.
Now, brother, can you get move forward one real quick? No, because that spirit, the spirit of the Lord gathered us through this word, through this book. Nothing can relate to the scripture, man. Nothing can be equal to it, man.
And it's not talking about the vultures, you know, wanting their mate, like, I believe Sakari had brought out one time.
Yeah, because the word got colon right there. But
Right.
the colon right there, basically giving the description of what the previous thing said. No? So it's saying, none shall walk her mate. No? So there's nothing equal to the Bible. No? Speak on. The group.
Yeah. This Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God in the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it, it shall die.
No? So he's got to come to life and he goes back to the word Yahweh Shai. Otherwise, nothing can be equal to it. Because the Quran, it didn't help our nation at all. Now, people use that as a paperweight now. Well, but still some crazy niggas still follow that shit. You know, really, niggas don't care about that. They don't even follow that shit. Right? Well, people ain't going over there to goddamn Mecca right now. They're going around that rock.
What happened last year? They had, I don't know if it was locusts or something.
They had a lot of
They had like a couple things.
Yeah.
Like roaches.
Right.
It was like locusts. When they went out there, it was attacking people. It was like all up on their
was a
clothing.
plague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Lord
did
brought
it was
the
like a
plague
couple
over
times. You know, they had the high heat. People were passed out and dying. And trying to make that. And the Lord is not dealing with that. Right.
So they got to stop doing it.
Right.
A lot of them died.
Last verse, Isaiah 34:17. And he hath cast the lot for them, and his hand hath divided it unto them by line. They shall possess it forever. From generation to generation shall they dwell therein.
You know, so the animal got to live there forever. You know, it's going to be their personal little home.
Right. And the Lord wrote it. That's what it says. The Lord wrote it, and it's going to happen. None of these things are going to fail. It's going to happen exactly how Yahweh Shai has written it out to
I
be.
got a precept for that. Isaiah 46 in verse 10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. And that's the Lord's pleasure for them animals that's gonna come here. Let alone the missiles being dropped, you getting hit by laser beams, Jacob's trouble, the MOTB, right? This is all the Lord's pleasure. Why would we take away the MOTB and say it's spiritual or sin? The Lord did that, man. You know, just like us doing this video, it's people watching us in Japan, in Australia and all different other places, and we can't look at technology and say the MOTB is physical, man. You know, the Lord's plan is going to be fulfilled, man.
I got a precept too.
And I hope.
Anyone have anything else after this?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and 11, just to coincide with what scriptures is saying. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it. Right? So the Lord's word is gonna proceed and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. No one's gonna stop it. No one can try to twist it or turn. Nope, it's gonna accomplish everything that it said. Right? The Lord said He's gonna destroy this place and make this place a wilderness. You know, for the desert creatures. That's what's gonna happen. You know, there's nothing you can do to make this place great again. It's done.
Right.
Finished.
He ain't trying at this point to make it great. He tried to pour the NWO, man.
Right.
It's not a matter of if it's a matter of when.
Trying to sell and liquidate stuff now. You know, like everything else is closing in Babylon. How you gonna make stuff great again and all the stores is closing down? Everything is closing down. This place is shutting down. Now all they can do is liquidate stuff.
Right.
The book of Numbers 35 and 33 through 34, it says, so you shall not pollute and defile the land in which you live, for the shedding of innocent blood pollutes and defiles the land. No atonement, expiation can be made for the land, for the innocent blood shed in it, except by the blood of him that shed it.
That's right.
And that's why this is the great place is basically a sacrifice, an altar.
Yeah.
And this is so now because you know of the wickedness, it's going to go up as a sweet savior to Yahweh Shema Shai. That smoke is going to go up to the nostrils of Yahweh Shema Shai as a sweet savior, man, for this great sacrifice that's going to take place. It talks about that the earth. It tells the beasts of the earth to come and feed you. Come get some of this, man. I got a great sacrifice,
Even
man,
the Leviathan.
of kings and princesses and,
Right.
and all types of people, man. Come and get anything you want. I got all the choices. You can come and eat and get your fill, man. You know what I mean?
It's amazing how the Lord separated the United States from the other countries. You know, and got mass of water around it. You know, it's gonna be a beautiful sight if we look it down.
Hey, what is that? Salakia with Elijah. What was it, Elijah with Balaam when he made the altar and it was surrounded by water, and then he called fire to come down
and smoke.
Hey man, this is it right here, man. This got lake of
Spirit,
fire.
we calling on it by
Right.
prophecy.
They saying call it. We telling them to call on their people. What is it? Isaiah 47. Call on your sorceries and your enchantments. See if that'll help you out. We're gonna call on Yahweh Shema Shai and burn this whole place up.
Right, and that's what we're doing now through the Spirit.
Yeah,
Right.
and that show you we doomsday prophets, right?
And that's exactly what was it, Ezekiel or he was mocking
So I'm talking-
He said, show me what this is.
Remember the lakes, all that stuff that's in here, the Mississippi River, all that shit gonna be dried up, man.
Yeah.
When these nukes hit, it's gonna dry up everything, man.
And it makes sense, like you were saying earlier, when the nuclear warheads come out, you got the other little drinks come out, and they go inside the water,
Oh,
they'll
man.
vaporize that shit too.
Man.
That's the Spirit.
That's how heat. Remember it said with
Cali
a
on the
fervent
tilt.
heat. It said a fervent heat, this place is gonna burn. You got Lake Tahoe, man.
So
Like,
hot.
all that stuff is gonna be done, man.
It's gonna evaporate all
The
the
mountains
lakes.
shall melt.
Yeah, right.
smoke of her torment, set it forever.
Yo, when we go to the
more
when we
lake,
go
yeah.
when we go to the what is it, Foot of Ferry? When we go to that water over there, that's what it's called, right? The Foot of Ferry. Yeah, the Foot of Ferry.
Foot of Ferry,
Yeah,
yeah.
you see Canada right there?
Yeah.
All that water gone.
Gone. That's what I just said.
All that water
I
fucking
just said
gone.
at the acid. That's a fact.
All that
That
water.
whole
That's
shit gone. Niagara River, that shit done.
All those
that's
lakes,
gonna be
all
a
that
great
great
sight.
bodies of water.
All that shit gonna evaporate.
We marvel at that, but the Lord is gonna destroy all this stuff, man. Just level it, man. Just sweep it up. He's gonna sweep something, man.
So things
You know what I mean?
Time
The
is
mountains, the Rocky
Time is
Mountains.
ticking.
You got the Rocky Mountains. You
Come on.
got all this stuff is just about to be laid flat, man.
He
Time is
said,
ticking.
he said those little mountains is gonna be removed. Like you got some Hawaii. You're not gonna even see it no
Shit
more.
gonna be like, choo.
Yep, it's gonna be gone.
And that's why Yahweh Shai said it shall be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah than for that.
Yeah, but then that's
Yeah, let me get that real quick, man.
Right, that
'Cause this-
Florida, that little stick down there, that shit gonna get swallowed.
But when you look at Sodom and Gomorrah, compared to this whole place, to
Yeah,
Babylon,
yeah,
that's just a little small thing,
It's
man.
nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
This shit is way,
Right.
it's way bigger.
People go there and they look at it, take pictures of it. Yeah, hey,
Was it
this
5
place is gonna be
cities?
done. Yeah.
5 cities, right?
Yeah, 5.
It's 50 states.
Yeah, 50.
Damn.
Come on.
All right, I got this right here.
And he said they won't miss.
Matthew chapter 10, we're going to start at verse 15. It reads, Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. Ooh, now where is that city? Talk about America, Babylon the Great. Meaning what Yahushua was saying, man, Sodom and Gomorrah had a better chance to not being destroyed than this place, man.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, and when you ask, and when you read the story, who was it, Lot or was it Abraham that was asking the angel?
It was Abraham.
It was Abraham.
He was interceding
Like,
with the
Lord,
angel.
what if you find this many people?
Right.
What if you find this many people?
Right.
And the Lord
But
was
through
like,
the Spirit, he was really saying that because it was only Lot. Through the Spirit, it
Yeah.
was only Lot.
a righteous Lot.
Yeah.
You know, but in this, this place is through.
And then when you even go in there, when you go to one of the verses and you read in the NLT, when Lot was telling his sons-in-law, come on and let's go. When you read the NLT, they thought he was joking. Like, man, you joking. The Lord's not going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. And then he turned and he left, he destroyed that shit. And it's a lot of people thinking everything we say is false, man.
Yo,
And you
yo.
got niggas saying that we ain't doomsday prophets.
As in the days of Noah, they were eating and drinking. And so the day, man, let's get that real quick. That applies too.
Salakia, real quick. You said for that city.
Yeah.
Just to help prove the point, this is Revelation chapter 17, verse 18. It says, the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Who is that? It's talking about here, man. Babylon.
Right.
Right. You know?
Yeah.
So in context, Matthew 10, that was talking about the people in the city. And they're right where they are right now. America, Babylon the Great.
Right.
You know? The Lord gonna get that. The Lord gonna get that judgment over here.
Right.
Right.
Go to them.
Right. He patiently waits.
This is Isaiah, Slakia. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. It reads, But as in the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in that day, Slakia, for as in the days that were the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, and one shall be taken, and the other shall be left. Come on, man. It's gonna be a lot of people getting caught by surprise, man. And there ain't nothing they gonna be able to do about it. That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact. Just like the brother said, he said, what's coming
It's inevitable.
Can't nobody do nothing about it.
Right. Yeah.
It's inevitable.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
It's the spirit.
Don't know anything else. Of course. For the Lord, when you edify, giving all praises, honor, and glorification.
To your
Bashir, Yahushai, Bashir, Kakwadash.
Double R, Elder Apostle Greg Millfield, who teach and will work.
Yup.
And Abad,
Above all.
Shalom.
Shalom.